Hey, so this is a prop from one of our films that we shot this year, Professor Devours, and you can win this for like 25 cents. Our Patreon has a deal going at the moment where you can get your first month 90% off, which is essentially for free, just a couple of cents. We want to allow as many people as possible to enter the draw to win one of these props. So how it's going to work is every paid member of our Patreon, which would be technically you if you join under this 90% discount, will enter the draw to win one of our props, and I'll ship it to you no matter where you are in the world. If you're from the UK or the States or South America or Africa, I will send it to you in the mail. It'll come eventually. And the idea behind this is we want our Patreon to be as much us giving back to you as possible, because I know how essential it is for us to have people supporting us financially in this way. And there is no expectation that you remain subscribed after you jump in, but you'll get to see in this first month some behind the scenes stuff, some vlogs, our monthly updates, and it'll give you an idea about what the Patreon's all about, and if you want to stay subscribed to it. If you were subscribed to Patreon for 2024, you would have got a lot of updates and behind the scenes information around what's going on. If you were on the top tier level, you would have had exclusive access to us as the creators of Late Night 99. I'll run through the Patreon levels really quickly with you now, so you at least have a ballpark understanding about what you're getting into. At the most basic level on the first tier, which I think is $1 or $2, you'll have access to the monthly updates that we put out and our Discord channel, and you'll be credited as a Patreon supporter on IMDb, which is super cool and exciting. And ultimately, this gold coin donation to what we do does make a huge impact. Most of our Patreon supporters are on the $1 to $2 subscription tier, and it makes a huge difference. I want to thank everyone who has supported us on Patreon, no matter what level you're on, because of the way that we make our films. We're able to turn the smallest financial contribution into significantly better projects for you to enjoy on YouTube for free, which is what we're all about. And I feel like making the point at every step of the way, the best way to support us isn't necessarily to even subscribe to our Patreon, which is a pretty stupid thing to say because this is like our Patreon promotion for the year, but truly watching our films, engaging with us on YouTube is the best way to support us and get our films out there. And even though having people subscribe to Patreon is so exciting, and I get the notification when a new person subscribes, and I tell my wife about it and I get really excited, I get more excited or just as excited when people comment on our videos, when people watch them or share them on social media. That is way more exciting to me. So I feel like making that point probably more often than I need to, but if you're watching this video right now, that means just as much to me as support on Patreon. This is just an experiment to see if there's a way that we can connect with the people that are watching already and give something back to you in exchange for a couple of dollars, and to see how that relationship works. The next levels are the producer tier, which is one up from the gold coin donation. And on that tier, you get pretty much all the exact same things, but except the main difference is that you're credited on IMDb as a producer, which is important to some people, not so important to others. But if you're a big fan of us, it's a way for us to recognize the support that you're giving us by giving $10 a month, which I think is what that subscription tier costs. But in saying that, there are lots of different ways to support us, and this is not necessarily the best promo for a Patreon, but hey, this is what I'm doing. The next tier up from that allows you to have exclusive access to us. We did have this thing called the Writers Room going, where we had sort of an open invite to anyone on that level to join each month, but people weren't really using it. So instead, what I'm gonna say is, if you are subscribed to that tier, I'll reach out to you and we can organize a monthly phone call or catch up and to talk about anything you'd like, your projects, what we have going on, just to connect. And if that's what you're wanting, or if that would be something that's exciting to you, to connect with us or to get feedback about your projects, I'll give you an hour of my time each month to get to know you and for you to get to know us a little bit more personally. And of course, you'd be credited as an executive producer, because your input into our films is going to be that much more substantive with your talking to us regularly about them, and us getting potentially your feedback on early drafts of our films and that kind of thing. So I can't necessarily say for sure what that relationship would look like, because it'll be up to you if that's what you're wanting to do when it comes to our Patreon. I also wanted to add, we have this single mask from Professor Devours going. How this is going to work is anyone on a paid tier, like I said before, is going to go into the draw to win this. It doesn't matter if you're on the gold coin level or the highest level tier. You'll go in the draw to win this prop from our film, and I'll ship it to you. If we get over 20 paid Patreon subscribers, I will send out a second prop, also from Professor Devours, which is this second mask, which also features in the film, and I'll do 2 draws out of a hat or out of something. I can probably just do it out of this mask, and I'll do 2 draws, and the second winner will get this mask as well. So last year we sent out a prop from our Don't Scream film, and I'm excited to do this again. If I still have you here, thank you for watching, thank you for being a part of what we've been doing this year. The promo is going to last until the middle of January, and we're probably going to do the draw towards the end of January, so stay tuned for that. I don't have too much else to add in this video, except I'd like to give you a bit of a closer sneak peek at Professor Devours. I cut together a little trailer that I released on Twitter, but I don't think anyone saw it, so I'm going to show you guys what we've been up to and what Professor Devours, the film that these props are from, looks like, so you can get a bit of an idea about the film and potentially get excited about receiving one of these props. If you aren't able to subscribe to Patreon, or you don't have an interest in supporting us like that, again, this is just a bonus extra thing. There is no expectation from me that more people are going to subscribe to Patreon than what we already have. And can I just tell you, what we already have on Patreon is allowing us to do so much more stuff. We have been able to do some amazing special effects. We've been able to buy some incredible props. We've been able to elevate our films. Largely Big Smoke, the big project that we did this year, we were able to do so much more with this film because of your direct support on Patreon. The like 10 of you that are still there, thank you so much. If we get to over 20 people on Patreon, the 2 props are going to get sent out. And at this point, I'm repeating myself, so I'm going to sign out. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I can't say thank you. It's the new year. It's a time to be thankful for things, and there is so much that I'm thankful for. So I'm going to wrap it up now, because I'm just rambling, and this is what happens when I don't write a script for my videos. All the other ones in the December period that I've done, the top 10 countdowns and the reflection on the year have all been scripted. So there we go. Bye.
Orange, apple, no, passion fruit, passion fruit, potato, apple, nectarine, potato, no, apple, nectarine.